Hi guys, and welcome to day 116 of our 365 Days of Courage, where we always try to encourage one another every day for a year. We look for verses in the Bible that assure us not to be afraid, to fear nothing, and to take courage. So our verse for today is taken from the book of Job, chapter 21, verse 9, and it says there, "Their homes are safe and free from fear. The rod of God is not on them." Alright. This is part of Job's response to Sophar's argument, saying that the wicked man will never be free from harm. The wicked man will never be free from alarms. But Job says, yes, minsan, ang mga gumagawa ng masama, agad-agad napaparusahan ng Diyos. Pero hindi sa lahat ng oras. Now, kagaya ng verse natin sa araw na to, sabi ni Job, yung mga bahay nitong mga wicked men na ito are safe and free from fear because they feel that the rod of God is not in them. Now, the rod of God is an emblem of punishment. So, parang sinasabi ni Job na huwag umasa na makakamit natin ang hustisya sa mundong ibabaw. Kasi that's not always the case, according to him. And with the courage verse that we have today, it would seem that itong mga wicked men na ito, parang mas masaya pa sila, mas feeling natin, mas blessed pa sila, no? The rod of God is not on them. Samantalang, minsan tayo na gumagawa ng tama, parang tayo pa yung may mas maraming problema, no? We feel that the rod of God is in us. And sometimes, it leads us to envy these wicked men because despite their being wicked, parang nakikita natin na bakit parang mapayapa ang kanilang buhay. Samantalang tayo, naghihikahos na nga, nahirapan na nga. Tapos nararamdaman pa natin yung mga maya't maya ay paalala ng Panginoon sa atin by feeling the rod of God on us. Ganun nga ba? Is it? Now let's see. Our gospel for today talks about the 10 bridesmaids waiting for the bridegroom. And dun sa 10 na yan, 5 of them brought extra oil for their lamp. Now, we know the story na yung 5 dun sa 10 mga bridesmaids na yan, naubusan ng oil. And of course, they have to go and look for oil so that yung kanilang lamp will not die out. Ang problema, they tried to ask yung 5 wise bridesmaids for their extra oil. Unfortunately, sabi nung mga 5 na wais na nagdala ng extra oil, maghanap na lang kayo ng sa inyo because what we brought for us may not be enough if we're going to share it. Ibig sabihin, lahat tayo mawawalan na ng ilaw. And so, these 5 foolish women, they were called foolish, had to go out and look for oil. Unfortunately, while they were out, the groom came. And syempre, kung sino na lang yung naabutan niya, sila lang ang nakapasok doon sa loob, doon sa where the wedding ceremony will be. And syempre, hindi sila nakapasok. Now, what is the lesson here? The story of the 5 foolish women teaches us that we have to be prepared for any eventuality. Hindi naman sinabi sa ating gospel if those 5 foolish women are at the same time wicked. But then, may they be wicked or not, they committed the greatest mistake of not bringing enough oil for their lamp to be lit by the time na dumating na yung groom. And ano ibig sabihin nun? They were not prepared. Now, why are we talking about preparedness here when our courage verse talks about the seemingly magara at mapayapang buhay ng mga wicked men? Na kung saan, according to Job, mukhang wala pa nga yung punishment ng Panginoon sa kanila because the rod of God is not in them. It may seem na ganun, guys. But then, hindi dapat yan ang magtulak sa atin to do what they are doing. Remember, they are wicked. We may not be so righteous, but at least we're doing something right. At minsan naiengganyo tayo na parang nakikita natin sa sitwasyon na buti pa sila, ganun-ganun lang, no? Tapos parang ang dali-dali lang, tapos kayod tayo ng kayod, tapos ang hirap-hirap. But guys, the story of the 5 foolish women teaches us that we need to be prepared because we do not know the hour when we will also go. So, what if sinubukan natin na gawin yung ginagawa ng mga wicked and then time runs out on us? So, ano na ang silbi? Now, sa atin, hindi naman natin ipinagdadasal na maubusan din ng oras itong mga wicked men na ito. For us, we would want na lahat sana tayo ay masave. Lahat sana tayo ay maliligtas. Of course, as humans, malamang ang nasa isip natin is, hayaan mo sila. If they will not be saved, then so what? They have enjoyed their lives doing wicked things. But then, guys, our purpose should be the salvation of all hanggat maaari. Pero, as humans nga, hindi natin naiiwasan na para bang mainggit and mainganyo. At then, guys, let us always remember the lesson sa gospel natin sa araw na ito, to be always prepared. If you're doing the right thing, then go on. Now, if you're one of those wicked men, then habang may oras pa, better go back to the Lord and wait for Him. Alright? Temptation is so strong. The temptation to do something wrong is so strong. Kaya nga tayo maya't maya pinapaalalahanan. That's why we go to church every Sunday. That's why we need to read the Bible every day to be reminded that our time here on earth is hindi natin masasabi kung kailan tayo kukunin. And of course, with that, we should always be prepared. Just like the 5 wise brides women. And so, guys, do not worry. Do not worry if nakikita mo yung ibang gumagawa ng kalokohan tapos feeling mo their homes are free from fear. Feeling mo the wrath of God is not on them. At feeling mo yung wrath of God is on you. Huwag kang maengganyo, huwag kang matakot, guys. Just always try to pray to God through Jesus na sana whatever we are going through, makakayanan natin with His help. And so, by that time, we will be prepared. At pag dumating na yung second coming, pag dumating na yung time that we should also go, at least, sana isa tayo doon sa 5 na wise women na nakapasok doon sa kasalan. Alright, guys? So, it may seem very hard, but it takes practice and it takes great faith to believe sa mga sinasabi ni Jesus sa atin na we need to be prepared because we do not know when or where or how we're going to go. But then, at least, when the time comes, at least we are prepared. Okay, guys? So, guys, do not fear. Do not worry and do not be afraid. Trust in God. Trust in His timing. Trust in His Son, Jesus. Okay, guys? So, guys, thank you once again for tuning in and for listening and for watching. I hope you still tune in tomorrow for day 117 of our 365 Days of Courage. Bye, guys. Ingat kayo.